any relationship that you have or had that has hurt you, you know, if you have to cry your tears, if you have to meditate, whatever you have to do what you need to do to let it out and then let it go. You have to let go of past hurts. You can't let what somebody did to you in the past, or, you know, things that you don't understand. You can't let that have control of your mind and ruin, like, you know, because it can take control and ruin your day for you or future days or whatever. You can't do that. And I know this is easier said than done, but don't linger on it too long, because it can consume you and keep you from doing things you need to do. Sometimes God is removing things from your life that you're trying to hold on to, that he's been trying to get rid of, and you still want to hold on to those things. That's including people, and sometimes family, friends, whatever. Let go of that. Let go of it. If God removed it, know that God removed it for a reason. Hola, welcome back to T&Leetv. What you say now? What you do now? T&Lee, and we back with the crew now. Crab, shrimp, and you know we review now. Cooking up all this real nice food now. What you said now? What you need now? Mukbang, green screen, HD now. Go ahead and subscribe, join the family. T&Lee is the place to be. So welcome back to the channel. As you can see today, we have another seafood bowl. So on the menu we have some Dungeness crab, we have some shrimp, potatoes, and some eggs. Very simple. And then I have some sauce that I made for Lee. I made him some spicy sauce, and then I made me a spicy sweet sauce. To drink, I have some apple juice. What you got?
I have some Minute Maid
mango punch.
Yeah.
Before we get started to the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to T&Leetv, because
it's the place to be, y'all.
It is the place to be. Don't forget to check the description box down below for the Epic Empire family. It's Nyiah and our T&Leetv vlog family, and
the coldest water bottle, y'all. If you want the water to stay cold for 24 plus hours,
make sure you check out the description box. Use the promo code
TV
for 10% off your entire purchase. So let's go ahead and bless the food.
Let's bless this food. Lord, we'd like to thank you for this food. That no harm should come through this food. That this food is with nutrition from you to us in the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Don't pick at me.
Don't pick at you. Okay. But you forgot to tell them about the most special part of this whole meal.
The most special part of the bowl is that we're using Lee's fresh lemon.
Off the tree.
Yeah, we're going to insert a clip of him plucking it.
Yo, what's good, fam? So today we gonna be plucking one of these lemons off to go with our seafood boil. So I'm gonna pluck this one right here. I had another one. It was outside. I think out of a neighbor or a little animal came on the porch and took this one. It was the most ripe one. But now this one is the most ripe one. Go ahead and pluck him off so you guys get the harvest with me.
Yes.
All right, yeah, they look really good. He said they're Meyer lemons. They smell like oranges.
Florida Meyer lemons. They're between like oranges and lemons, like mostly lemon.
So he plucked it, I washed it, and that's what they look like. So we're gonna see what these taste like today.
Yes.
And yeah, let's get started, babe.
They've already made. So boom, y'all can see that. Can I put it right?
I hope these ain't too cooled off, y'all. Stuff was cooling off because we
plate up here.
Doing everything else. I'm having a potato.
On the plate up here, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Nice and
boom. I don't even eat lemon, but you know, your boy gotta try his, his product.
You know, he gotta try his product.
But first, before I, say it's the lemon, let me try your little shrimp.
Y'all, he's so happy about these lemons. No, man, she said in the clip, y'all, somebody stole one. We think he's an animal or human. Somebody stole one, and he was not happy about that.
I was upset. Took what, 8 months, 9 months? If you guys have been watching the channel for that long, for about a year.
Yeah, it took a while to grow them, so. So.
You eat it?
How is it?
Good, baby. It's so juicy. I barely squeezed it.
It's bitter? Well, lemons are bitter.
Not really.
Lemons are bitter to you?
Well, this one like more like sweet. It ain't really bitter.
Oh, it's not bitter. I thought you said it.
What I mean, well, at least what I just tasted wasn't.
I thought you said it was bitter.
Sorry if I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some. It's like It's not that pucker bitter. It's like a sweet bitter.
Mm-hmm. Like a sweet.
Wow.
Like you can eat these. Like
yeah.
lemon for leukemia should have been done with these. I said it right? Lemon for leukemia.
Yeah, when we did the lemons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I just put it on here. It's a milder lemon.
Mm-hmm. I like it?
Yeah, I like it. So I'm getting into this Dungeness spread. I'm going to put it on here.
That better be a true taste test. Your first time having one.
I like it, babe. What do you mean? What, you got stolen lemon? Come on. You alright?
Yeah. You put a lot of, what you put in? What you put in there, baby?
I made it good. How you like it?
Good.
It's too spicy?
It's good.
Okay. Now, he be saying he be wanting his stuff spicy. So, I was trying to make sure I made it spicy. I ain't trying to choke him though. Let me squeeze that lemon on now. It's like a sweet sour lemon. Good. Yes.
Yeah. I ain't even here a little. You see what this little dungeon doing.
Oh, okay. Trying to be careful.
With the garnish on top, I like it.
I'm glad they break so easy.
Yeah.
But I like them, baby. I like them.
Thank you, baby. I had to grill that. And they juicy though. That's what I like about it. I'm not saying the other one's not, but.
And I don't see any seeds in them. There's not one seed. Oh Lord, they're gonna say it's GMO. They're gonna say it's genetically modified. Cause all fruit have seeds. Oh Lord, y'all ain't no seeds in this. They do taste good though.
They lied. They said it was organic.
They did.
I don't remember.
So, I don't know, y'all. But we didn't plan a topic today, but I do want to talk about something.
Go ahead. Say what's on your mind.
This potato falling in this thing is on my mind right now. But I'm gonna title this "Letting Go of Past Hurt."
Great sister.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna title this. I don't know about.
What about past hurt? What about now hurt?
I don't know. Like, oh my God, my stuff is falling apart.
My price is firm. Darn.
But for whoever needs to hear this, I just felt the need to talk about it.
Okay.
Let go of that past hurt. Just let it go. Pray and let it go. We can't continue to hold on to things that have hurt us in the past. We can't. We have to move forward. Like sometimes people in your life, situations, loved ones, people that are really close to you,
best friends,
they can really hurt you. And we're human, so it affects you.
Yeah.
If anybody says it doesn't, they're not being honest. Any relationship that you have or had that has hurt you,
Got feelings in there, right?
It hurts. It does, but you have to, you know, if you have to cry your tears, if you have to meditate, whatever you have to do what you need to do to let it out and then let it go. You have to let go of past hurts. You can't let what somebody did to you in the past or, you know, things that you don't understand. You can't let that have control of your mind and ruin, like, you know, because it can take control and ruin your day for you or future days or whatever. You can't do that. And I know this is easier said than done, but don't linger on it too long. Okay?
Yes.
Because it can consume you and keep you from doing things you need to do. Sometimes God is removing things from your life that you're trying to hold on to.
Clearing the path.
That he's been trying to get rid of. And you still want to hold on to those things. That's including people. And sometimes family, friends, whatever. Let go of that. Let go of it. If God removed it, know that God removed it for a reason.
Amen.
And sometimes we don't get closure, or we don't know why God removed it, or why this person either changed or hurt you or whatever. And you may not ever get an answer, but you know what I thought about, and I'm speaking from experience. What I thought about is, you know what, even if you did get an answer, it still may not make sense to you, you know? So you'll still have questions. So it will never, just trust that God knows what he's doing when he's removing that from your life. Because, you know, no answer may even fulfill what you're seeking. Because there'll be more questions. It's just like God is just telling you to let it go. That's what. So, whoever's watching this and you've been struggling with past hurt, your family hurt you, that man hurt you that you thought was there for you, or that friend that you thought loved you so much, they turned their back on you.
What about that woman that hurt you? What about that?
Yeah, the woman too. The woman that hurt you. It's not just for women and men. The woman that hurt you, that person in your life that you thought was really dear to your heart, when they turn their back on you without any reason, speaking from experience, you have to let it go. You have to say, God bless you and thank you.
And that's the hardest part right there.
It is hard. It is hard to do, but you have to do it. And once you do that, and don't hold any malice and no hard feelings. Like if someone is not, if you're not good enough to a person, if you're not good enough to sit down and say, hey, this is what it is, and I just feel like we shouldn't talk. That person does not have that much respect and that much love for you to do that for you. That is not the person that needed to be in your life.
See, I will call that personally. I might be wrong. I can't use the word. I can't use the word ignorant because I would say
that's just.
I would say that was a cowardly thing to do. That's why I would say.
It is. But you know what? We can't control what other people do.
You know.
We can't control what other people do. We can't control how they choose to go about a situation. But what I can control is the way I react to it.
Correct.
I don't have to let it consume me. I don't have to let it make me angry. Because when people, I don't want anybody to ever hold a place in my head that I'm constantly angry because of something you chose to do. I wish you well. I pray for you. I love you still, because when I love you for real. I don't love you because you're in my life at that moment. If I ever loved you, I loved you for real, you know? So, you know, love you, wish you the best, whatever. And let it go. And sometimes it can be hard, like when it's family, or when it's your family, or if it's a lover. You know, that stuff is hard because the soul ties. Or if it's a really good friend, it can really, really hurt. But to me, in my opinion, sometimes people are really good people until they're not. Okay, guys, we had a knock on the door. Don't know where I left off. Don't know what I was saying.
I believe you were saying, because not there throw me off. Because we usually don't get knocks.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the heck?
I'm gonna say, you was talking about good friends. You gotta let it go.
I know, but I was saying, I was making a point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what I was saying, guys. Messed up me all the way off.
Well, basically, more of what I heard was.
But yeah, you just gotta let those situations go, and you know, don't. Also, another thing I want to say is, don't fight for somebody more than they'll fight for you. The person in your life has to want to be in your life just as much as you want to be in theirs. And if you're in a relationship, any type of relationship, friendship or whatever, and you see that you're putting forth more effort than that person is as far as wanting to be in your life, then that's probably not a friendship you would want to be in. And that's how I feel. I want people in my life that want to be in my life. I don't want to be in anybody's life that doesn't want to be in my life.
Being forced to be in your life.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I don't care how much I love or care for you. If you don't want to be in my life, that's your choice. And I'm not going to chase the fact. I just wish you well. So if you're in that unequal friendship, have a conversation. And that's a lot of things people don't do anymore. They don't communicate. They don't have a conversation. Yeah. They just leave things. And that's not the right way to do it.
Yeah, communication is, I had to learn that the hard way, or the long way. You know, I guess you say long, hard way. So, you know, communication is...
Me and him, Yeah.
It's a big help, because with miscommunication, so many things can go wrong. You know, so, you know, I don't know. It's just so many things that could be fixed with communication instead of being stubborn-headed or...
But if that person is not willing to communicate with you, and you're always the one doing the communicating, and it's not reciprocated, let it go. It has to be a two-way relationship in every relationship. Family, partner, and friends, you know? So if you never... And you know, everybody gets busy in life. Everybody has their own thing going on. I'm personally not a person that have to talk to people every single day. I'm not that type of person.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. He's not either. We're like more to ourselves. That's just who we are. But there's no way that I should never, like, I never hear from you, or I'm the only one ever reaching out, you know, or seeming like I want this relationship to go forward.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that. But just know your worth. That's another thing. Know your worth, y'all. Know that you are worth being loved. You are worth being
treated well.
Treated well. You are worth someone giving you what you give them. And like I said, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, because sometimes people are good people until they're just not. And that's what it is. Like, you can have a relationship with someone, and I personally went through it, that was just you would never think it was anything different. Just such a great person until they weren't. And you know, I don't know what happened, but it's not up to me to try to figure that out. I just know that, let me take this as a sign that God's telling you, hey, you may need to move forward before you get hurt. Hey, you know? Yeah.
Maybe your pastor said it, but everybody pastor, sometimes God move things out of your way so you get your blessings.
Yep.
So don't be afraid to let that thing move, because you don't want to miss your blessing for something that's not supposed to be.
Yeah, so, you know, sometimes life, you know, as I get older, I'm just learning life doesn't always go the way you think. And people you just knew would be there sometimes are not. And it's kind of like, it's disappointing and it is hurtful. I'm not trying to say it's not. And I'm not trying to say, oh, don't worry about it. You know, be hurt about it. Let your feelings out about it. You know, be sad about it, but come up out of that. Don't hold on. That's the title of it. Don't hold on to past hurt. People are going to hurt you. They are. And it's unfortunate that sometimes it's people that you really love. They just do. And you don't love them no less. To me, a person that is in a relationship with someone and say, oh, I don't love you, I don't love them. You never did. If because you don't talk anymore, you don't love them anymore, then you never did love them. Love is not something that you turn off. So, I mean, I would never say I don't love that, you know, that person anymore, but I will say that I know how to move on.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say,
but some people,
love could be turned off now.
No, that's not, in my opinion.
It might not be fast to turn off, but.
Well, I don't feel like that. Oh, okay. That's my opinion. Okay. If you love somebody, I don't think it'll be turned off. Especially when you have a relationship with somebody for a real time.
Oh.
What?
That's just one little shell. Well, luckily it was a soft part. The soft part.
You're going too fast. You're going too fast. But no. But yeah. So that's the moral of the story. Let go of past hurt. Forgive people, even if they're not asking, even if they're not apologizing. Still forgive. That's another thing I learned. No. You have to. It is hard, but you have to learn how to forgive people, even when they don't apologize. Even when they're not sorry for what they did. You have to forgive them, but you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. And you have to forgive them. That's just the way it is, you know, because they might not even realize what they're doing wrong.
You gotta forgive them because you gotta leave your guilt.
Yes,
at the altar now.
You have to do that, and that's your right. So what they do with that, if they're not sorry for what they've done, that's on them, and that's a burden they have to bear. But you have to be forgiving to people. You know, even sometimes you don't feel like they deserve your forgiveness, but you have to, because if you don't, you let them hold a space in your head.
Forgive who trespass against me.
But yeah, if you are in that situation where you're ending a relationship or a friendship or whatever with someone, just make sure if that person comes to you that you let them know what's going on. Don't leave people in the air. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but don't leave people in the air, because remember, whatever a man soweth, so shall he reap. So everything you sow into this earth, you will reap. So when you do that to people, when it comes back around full force, full circle. So if you leave somebody on red,
what? You gonna run to that red light?
You're gonna be left on red when it comes to a important situation in your life. So you know, you do others. I mean, everybody has a choice to do what you want, but don't look crazy whenever you do to others when it comes back on you, because it's going to come. It's gonna go. So that's why I always try to treat people the way I want to be treated, because I don't want it to come back on me. That's not the only reason. Don't get me wrong. That's not the only reason. I treat people the way I want to be treated because that's my spirit. But that's a part of it. I don't want no stuff coming back on me. So yeah, I really hope whoever needed to hear that. And y'all, when I talk to y'all, and I know people say that they like when I have these type of conversations. When I talk to y'all, I it's really like therapy for myself as well, because I have to talk to myself in the same way. I have to talk to myself. I've talked to my husband. We talk about these things, and we got to move forward. It's so easy to be angry and mad, and it's okay, but you can't keep that.
I left that there.
Huh? Really? You want it? You have it.
You don't want it. You want to eat those 2 shrimp? I eat them.
But yeah, don't let nobody have you in that position. You can't. Just love people from afar. Forgive them even if they don't ask, and move forward. God is going to bless you with people in your life that want to be in your life.
Yes.
That's going to show you that they love you and that they care for you and they respect what you have and what you give. Even when people that are ex out of your life, even if they lie on you, even if they make up stuff, if they try to make you seem like you were such a bad person, even if they do stuff like that, you just have to be like, okay, whatever, let God handle it. Yeah, because people can say what they want to say.
Yeah.
So.
There's so many times I don't parted ways, you know.
Oh, look, babe.
Even with family members.
You want that?
Yeah. And
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to.
And then when you think about it, sometimes you know, when I was younger, I felt bad, you know. But as I get older, I'm not saying I don't need nobody. I don't need to have people around me, but I get a self-understanding. In order to heal anything, you gotta first heal yourself. So if it's a broken situation out there, you gotta, you know, first. You
can't run from it.
Yeah.
You can, but it'll never be right.
You're gonna be running forever because it's always gonna be there.
Yeah, you'll never be right. I'd rather just fix it. But if I do my part to fix it and you don't want to do your part, that's on you.
You know what I mean?
They never been the type to have a crowd of people around him ever. No, he never had like, really. He never had like a whole bunch of friends. Yes, I did. That he was around, never like hung out in there. Like, he just was not that type of person. So it's not
friends and
it's not hard for you to study yourself. It's really easy. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, y'all. It cut off, so I don't know what I was saying again.
I wasn't never the type to, you know, have
I'm
people around my circle.
I was gonna say something else, but yeah.
All these interruptions.
I know, all these interruptions. Bear with us, y'all.
Especially me, because I didn't keep energetic, like, boom. You know that me, I'm normal. I'm sorry. I don't mean no harm.
And I'm glad that he's that way. Like, I have friends. I have like my same little group of friends or whatever. I don't have many friends. And I talk to them. But how would you say with me with like just communicate with people? How would you feel?
I did. I didn't think I was. I thought it was just a little bit. You had a real tight net from what I seen.
Yeah, know? I just had my little group.
You just had to shoot. As far as I know, it was just you and your 2 best friends and your family, your sisters, your mom, dad. You know, you ain't really had like I said, first of all, like a lot of friends or acquaintances. Like my mom, she got a lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances. We can't go nowhere you know, without running to acquaintance or friend. So, you know.
I feel like me and you are alike in that way where when we grew up, we were really to ourselves. Yeah. We were really to ourselves, really
and we
quiet.
went out of our box when we had to, or
when I got older, like, you know, when I got older, I was more vocal and outgoing, but I'm still like that same person inside where I don't mind being by myself. Yeah. I don't mind just being us.
Yeah, me too. I don't mind it at all, because by the end of the day, I don't need to, I'm not saying that it's not cool, but I don't need to have friends. I don't need you to say that you like me. I don't need you to do none of that, because by the end of the day, I forgot somebody said it was a joke. Kevin Hart. No, it wasn't Kevin Hart. It was somebody. Okay, I can't, don't hold me to it when I find out, and I said another video. But basically, what he said was somebody hurt their self-esteem. It was Kevin, Mike Epps. Not Mike Epps, what's the little?
Cat Williams?
Cat Williams, there you go. I can't think of his name for nothing. He's like, how somebody hurt your self-esteem? That's the esteem of yourself.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that part.
I kind of took it, when he said that, I kind of took it like, you know, people gonna make fun of you, people gonna say whatever, or people not gonna like you, or people gonna get mad at you, whatever. So I just take it as, you know, I'm fine by myself. Anybody else that come along is extra, and that's a blessing. But if they're not there, I don't care.
Yeah, and if you want to leave, leave.
Yeah.
And so my circle has gotten even smaller. And so I was just like, I told my husband, one thing I would say about him, and I don't care what we have ever been through. And when I say that, I know people think, when you say, well, what I've been through with my husband, people think like the worst. It's nothing like that. It's not nothing crazy or whatever. But no matter what we've been through.
Decapitation.
What?
Maybe a little no decapitation.
Shut up. But anyway, no matter what we've been through, how we've grown or whatever, I would say one thing about him, he's always been loyal to me. Always been loyal to me, so I can't do nothing but respect that. We've been together for 10 years, and he's just been loyal to me. Like, he's always had my back. I don't care how much I pissed him off. I don't care how much he pissed me off.
I ain't even gotta be there. I just show up, I did it.
Yeah, he showed me that he is loyal to me, and he does love me. And he does fight to keep us together. He does show me that he wants to be in my life. He's not like whatever, you know what I mean? So I respect that, and he's my equal. He's my one. We're one together, so that's how it should definitely be with a person that you're supposed to be one spirit with. And that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. You know, my kids, they down like 4 flat tires.
You know what I'm saying?
The girls, they down for us like 4 flat tires. So, you know, that's a given. And so we, you know, that's good enough or whatever. And, you know, I have my family that love me and support me, so.
You guys got to think about it, you know. You don't want to be putting your faith in your family or your friends. The God said in the Bible,
I know.
when you find a wife or a husband is when you find peace.
No, he that finding a wife finding a good thing.
Right there.
So he got his good thing right here.
Right there. And you know, God should put it in reverse in there too.
Yeah, but, and then know that, you know, you don't put your trust and faith in man. Man will let you down.
Every time.
And you know, I'm as I get older, I grow and I learn. And you know, I still am learning things. You never know everything. And even some of the things that kind of shock you, it's kind of like, it's shocking, but it's really not, because like I said, we've been through the worst thing that you could ever go through in your life. So nothing shocks me to that point ever anymore. So nothing anybody, if God can get us through that, nothing anybody can do to me can tear me down. It can probably try to cripple me, but it will not tear me down.
By the time it tried, it must didn't realize what it's running to.
Yeah, you don't know what you run up against. We can have some major war rooms. So but that was it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this chat.
Real quick, because it kind of reminded me of the conversation we had in the car. You know, I kind of use the term of, I call it desensitizing myself. So you don't want to be, so I would use the word sensitive to certain situations. Like you desensitize yourself so you'll be better able to handle situations. Certain
situations, don't let it get you in your feelings like that, and because that controls you. Your feelings, your emotions control you. So sometimes you have to desensitize yourself to certain things and be like, you know what? It's cool, especially when, you know, in certain situations where the person, you know, don't mean much to you at all. You definitely can't let those type people get to you at all. So yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation, this video. It may be longer than usual, but somebody always needs to hear what's you know, we have to say. Just like sometimes we may need to hear what you have to say if you create content, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed the seafood boil. Sorry for all the interruptions.
Yes.
Don't forget to check the description box for all the links that we mentioned in the beginning, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.